Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for completion. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a deep completion. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made over the middle. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Trying to find room. It's Milton. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Indiana, 0.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He makes the grab. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They mix it up with a run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They start the drive with a good throw to the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Up over the middle. It's Green. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's a hold of the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Going to run it. It's Clark. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
tack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida 21, Indiana 0.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the quarterback keeps it here. A quick juke. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Grab down the middle. It's Barker.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
That completion makes it second and short. Got it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit it bigger.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And the Hoosiers will crank up the tempo.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. That sack sets up a second down and very long. To throw, it's Johnson. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Pulls it in. It's Clark. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. You're led out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So no return on this one. Ball just back. To the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
28, Indiana 0.
The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking downfield, it's Johnson. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion makes it 2nd and short. And they hand it off to the back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing that.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, it's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Inside the 30. Finding space at the 20. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Still searching for their 1st touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On the run, it's Milton. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Receiver in motion now. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
If you call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. QB keeper all the way. Fighting him off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good...
Ah, here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver grabs it. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Gonna run it. It's Moulton. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
The Gators have first and 10 here. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tight end makes the grab.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Gators are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Third down, out of the shotgun. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and looking for a man deep down the left side. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Grinding away with their running game. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Movement here from the tight end. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
It's a shotgun run call. Second down after that run on the previous play. Running back with the football. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.